think 2013 when I was a group CEO, तो मैंने एक मॉडल बनाया था 7S model of leadership. And in that leadership model, then I spoke about that knowing the Swabhav, then Swadharma, then having a Sankalpa, that means the determination, then doing the Sadhana. Then Sadhana के बाद मैं बता दूं वो कहते हैं if it is to be, it is up to me. All are two-letter word. If it is to be, it is up to me.
This is a really impressive, and for me it's a really big honor for talking to such a lovely person next to me, Pankaj Gupta sir. He's been the man that inspired a lot of people today, along with the students and the professors and everybody, because at OP Jindal he also heads the creative director post for a center for spirituality and meditation and ethics. Wow, that is really rare, and I mean that's really nice. But first of all, welcome to our Presence University. And to start off this conversation, I just want to know what's your friendship with our Chancellor, sir? How did that Pune journey started to happen? Who was the first one to strike the conversation?
No, it was really great, and I must say it was really a bliss that I was sitting next to him, and so he's such a nice person, and I feel grateful to the divine who connected me with him. And I never thought after a gap of 13, 14 years, I'll be coming here and addressing students and faculty members. So I'm very thankful to him.
Lovely.
For inviting here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And when I was listening to your talks, I could find a clear difference between what you were trying to tell to the students and the professors. I mean, why is that so evidently done? Because I saw what you were telling the professors is try and go make out more money. And for the students, you're trying to love yourself and be that confidence thing. You're going to make that clarification very clear for both of the classes?
See, money is just an outcome that will anyway come. When you are doing a thing, which is aligned with those Swabhav and Swadharma, and you're doing it with a lot of love and passion.
Yeah.
So whether it is money or name and fame, and everything will follow in that case. And I did focus to the student that whatever you are going to do, you should be clear that why you want to do that.
Okay.
So aligning with Swabhav, Swadharma, and then you make a plan. If you really want to achieve that, you can do that. And my focus to the faculty member was how you can become a guru. From being an ordinary teacher, how you become to a greater level, that is a guru. And then if you say that I want to be shining in research, or I want to do an excellent teacher, or I want to make an amount of money, so each and everything is available, because the constraints are there only in the mind.
Lovely.
So that is what I mentioned to them.
Yes.
So unless you love yourself, unless you respect yourself, and एक ये भी होता है ना कि जो प्राप्त है वो पर्याप्त है.
Correct.
That is what I mentioned to them. Because if you all the time feel there is some कमी है, कुछ ये नहीं मिला, मैं यहाँ पे क्यों हूँ, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए, then जो आपके हाथ में है, what is in your hand, that you will not be able to do that. And life is all about that. If you do your current karma with love and passion and total dedication, next level of growth, each and everything will come to you.
Yes.
That's what I feel.
And also you engage them in a so much lighter note of talk, because you gave an example also where you said go achieve whatever you want to, and you cut a story short. You didn't tell what did you do to go meet Angelina Jolie in LA.
Oh, you remember? You have really so many things you have captured from my talk. I'm little surprised. See, that was like the way people say the tick mark. That I've got this house, I'll have this BMW, and those kind of. That was also another tick for me.
Okay.
So it was like I always admired her,
Yes.
and when I was in the US, I thought somebody whom you admire, why don't you go and meet?
Correct.
So I tried few times, I could not get an appointment, but I did not lose the hope.
Yes.
It was not like as if I wanted to meet and like you meet any Hollywood or a Bollywood star, but I just wanted to see whatever is in my heart, can it be manifested? So sometimes you also need to believe in that. So it was like that only. But that was a great meeting with her. She is also very, very like a childlike person, not childish, but childlike, very, very innocent, and the warmth and the real bliss of the soul you can feel. So that was a great experience for me.
Lovely. So the outcome of that is go achieve whatever you want to. That's what Gupta sir was trying to say. Sir, also, what is that one to you? Because you said the one after that all zeros, 1 crore. Okay, and you gave examples for somebody it is health, for somebody it is spouse, partner, and everything. You said it is health for sure. But for Gupta sir, personally, that one is what? Is it health only?
I will say that health only at this moment, because I believe you are in this planet Earth so long you are physically fine and active. Because the other goals regarding the money, fame, position, all that I already achieved that. And after achieving that, then I realized they are very, very shallow goals. Because unless you have the self-sufficiency and the self-love within you, each and every goal will be a tick, and that will say, oh, it is done and it is not good enough. Then you go further. So if you're, if you are full with, self-love and satisfaction, and then you have to only see that what you can do for others also. Because if you are there only for I, me, myself, then it is a very small game. But if you take a bigger goal and talk about a greater level of people and for their problem, so those kind of resources will also come to you. So for me, health is very, very important, and I feel that your human body is actually like your life partner, not like any boyfriend or girlfriend or a wife or a husband. Because you have to really nurture your body with proper ahar, vihar, vichar and vishwas. So if you do not love that, if you are not your own favorite, then who else will be? And then all the time you'll be jumping, like in the domain of, what you can say, the abhav and prabhav, and dancing from here to there, but not in the swabhav and swadharma.
Exactly. And also, sir, everybody today are going to be goat, that is greatest of all times. But you said be a frog, be deaf, and achieve the shikhar that you actually want to. How tough it is to be a frog? Because everybody are running behind being the goat.
Yeah. I must really appreciate you. You have listened my talk very carefully. So that example and that metaphor was given only with one idea in mind, and that was that if the world is pouring negativity on you, do not listen to it. Because they do not know that you are operating from a very blissful and a pure potential. And when you believe in your pure potential, you can achieve anything. And I also said that it is very easy to say, like everybody is running from you being nobody to somebody. But when you also focus from being somebody to nobody and being still the same way, so that is where you can say that you have arrived little bit. And now you have got some little bit of jnana. And the jnana will only happen through dhyana. So when you have that dhyana and you are having an inner journey, and each and everything is already within you, and you have been created by the God and Allah Ta'ala or Jesus and whatever power you can say, you are already made as a complete package. And that is what, if you know that, then there is bliss all over.
Fantastic. So one final thing was, we spoke about Yoga Nidra also, and that Yoga Nidra where especially during meditation and all that, but with your connections, I don't know, one kind of a request from our end or to every Indian's end maybe. Don't you feel this has to be somewhere in the defense sector for our army men also, because the meditation for them is so important and sleep is so important. But when you said 45 minutes in the morning, 45 minutes in the evening, and they do not need sleep at all. So if army persons can get it and our soldiers can get it, will that not be a really great achievement for them?
It is a great question you asked. You see what happens, that army people are trained in a different way. They are trained in such a way so that they cannot remain restful. They are made to remain restless.
Okay.
Yeah. So that their aggression, like you see the Putin's people. So they are made in such a way they will wear tight clothes and not in the rest position at all. That is the design of the army and all over the world. So if they become restful, then what will happen? They may not obey the order of the commanders. They will start applying their mind. And then many of the hinsa which is happening, it will not find the place. So that is the reason deliberately many of the army and armed forces, they avoid this kind of thing, this kind of exposure, because they want people who can just obey the order.
Correct.
Do this and say, sir, yes. So I do not know how much our Indian army will like to look into these things. But however, I think the people are more important. if you make a difference in their life, if they get relaxation through the Yog Nidra and all, it is good for them. But at the same time, the nationalism and other thing can be also injected through other means also. You can be restful, but going in the right direction with the right mindset. So I believe these techniques should be introduced. But I have told you the practical problem.
Actually, that's a really good answer. Yes, lovely. Sir, finally, you've spoken everywhere, so many sessions, so many seminars and everything. Sir, just one, मतलब बहुत निजी सवाल भी अगर आप मान लोगे तो भी चलेगा. घर में सर, मैडम की चलती है कि आपकी चलती है? Sir, I mean, you need to be really honest in this. Do you speak and convince her on such things?
अरे आपने ऐसा सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. देखिए जो दुनिया में होता है वही
सबके घर में भी होता है.
क्या बोले?
So there is no difference in Gupta ji's life also. So really humbled and really happy that you've added one more profile to our Presence University. Thank you so much for being here and thanks for your time, sir.
Thank you, really appreciate. मैं फिर से धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा thanks to Nisar ji, Samina ji, Vinay sir and everybody here and students, faculty. बहुत अच्छा लगा and I'll be happy to come again and to share whatever little I know.
Definitely, and our Mudhuvinay sir also summarized it very nicely, that he, being a sweet person, hasn't taken his lunch in the late evening, and your talks has filled his stomach and he's energetic. So now I think you and him will be going for a small break to eat something.
ठीक है sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, sir. And we will also ask few students of what they felt also. After this, we'll go ask to students also, sir. Thank you. So we just spoke about Pankaj Gupta, sir. What was his contribution today as a speaker at Presence University? We're just talking to a few students around and asking them of what did they grasp and what did they capture. Surakshit is what his name is. A lovely, important name in his life. Are you Surakshit of everything in your life?
I'm safety.
You're safe.
Yeah, I'm safe.
He's very safe of everything. Right. What did you capture from inside? How was the talk? What did you actually take away from the talks that was given by Pankaj Gupta?
Much inspiring me. Like all this topic was very inspiring. Also the talk, what he had said, like he is also part of like he'll be going for the Harvard University, which is one of the best as per my knowledge. Like.
Oh, lovely. Okay. So on the girls' point of view also, hi, what's your name?
ಸ್ವಾತಿ.
ಸ್ವಾತಿ, ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ? ಏನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಜವಾಗಿತ್ತಾ? ನೀನೆಲ್ಲ ನಿದ್ದೆಗಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ? How was it?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ದ ಮಾರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ.
So life inspiring and all his personal talks that were shared. What did you feel about it?
It was very much inspiring to be ourselves instead of following others. Let us lead ourselves in a professional way. And was very much inspiring. Thank you.
Very nice. So what, you don't want to follow anybody?
Regarding what, sir?
Regarding whatever was told inside, like what he mentioned, you just have to be inspired from within is what the talks were going on inside.
He told that he has contributed 7 years like Sankalpa and everything for the leadership styles, and that's what I have to follow. Like, and he's one of the best speakers which I have seen personally. I have seen in the YouTube videos and everything, and he was like he captured the stage and he was capturing everybody. He was capturing the audience. That's what I felt great, and that's what I would like to improve the quality in me, like stage fear and everything.
Oh my God, that's a big takeaway. But then apart from this, all along your friends. No, I didn't. Sorry, that's a big takeaway. But then the point is, where did all these talks and all these inspiration will lead to is what you think?
Probably it will shape a better path or a better path for all the audience. Like like everyone is having their perspective, and like I think something like this session would have influenced their perspective, and like they may take some alternative route or they may improvise their like path and everything. That's all.
My God, lovely. I thought it would have been just a small inspirational talk, but they have taken away a very big chunk out of what Dr. Pankaj Gupta had to speak, and I hope they implement in your lives.
Yeah, we'll sure do that.
Yeah, just at least we'll try and do that. Thank you so much. Keep watching more videos on our Presence University YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.